I'm up. I promise. Not a great night last night. Reset the counter, boys. So yeah, I had a little bit of an acid reflux thing. I treated it fairly quickly, so it wasn't like I was up for half the night or anything, but I clearly needed rest. And I woke up at like 10 because my leg just from like, would that be my thigh? Like my upper thigh down to my bad knee just started aching really bad. So I might have been like exposed to the cold because right now I'm really chilled too. But like that hurt, and then I was like, well, I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. Let me just get up. And it was like 10 o'clock, and my head just started pounding. This makes sense though because there is more like uh a wintry mix, rain and stuff coming in. So I'm going to be very sluggish right now. I do have my lunch. But we're starting with Star Rail, so I can eat a little bit and kind of not look at the screen. Like, I'll look at you, chat. You're cute. But, uh, yeah. It's kind of rough right now. Oh. So have I made up my mind really what I'm doing on Star Rail? Not really. Because it still comes down to the shill, right? Star Rail is the worst. I feel that Star Rail is the worst when it comes to the shill. And I worked hard on my characters and stuff like that to get them to where they are right now. And other than min-maxing them, like we saw Mighty. Mighty needs some big upgrades, but I don't think he can really get them through the relics. I think he needs his light cone at the very least. Not warp. I need that sim screen. Told you I would be slow. We want the one for Sparkle.
The mountains roar, dragons rise!
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I do feel that for the characters I have and that I like Anaxa and everything, that trying to up them is a good idea, but at the same time, I don't know the proper
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I don't know if proper is the right word. Where the cutoff is, quote unquote, when characters start like falling off like really bad in terms of the vertical investment. So an example would be like E6 Acheron. At what point with the Chrysos heirs did she fall off to the point where she maybe can clear the content, but not as easily as the Chrysos heirs? All I'm looking for is to clear the content. I don't necessarily need 3 stars an anomaly. Like, I don't... That's just for funsies for me, just to see if my characters can do it. Versus, you know, actually doing the end game and having Jade.
Serenity is before me.
So, that's where I'm kind of having difficulty. Now, I'm still gonna say her name wrong. Yao Guang, the buffer for Elation. She is still like the primary Elation character that I think that you would want because she buffs all Elation. So it doesn't matter if I get Sparksy as long as I have
this divine
her.
Power, I reforge all things.
But I could also just go for a different Elation character just to have one, because I'm pretty sure we'll get a Trailblazer at some point.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Insanity. To the soul.
That was...
Insanity.
Okay, he at least got 3 shots. That's fine. I was gonna say that was a
With this
waste.
divine power, I reforge all things.
Your downfall is absolute.
To the soul.
But in terms of elation
bloody
characters,
fight.
I don't know who I would
Tormented doubt,
want.
farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge
Like, I'm
all
kind of
things.
curious about the new version of Blade. But that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Serenity
And
is
I
before
don't
me.
know when he's coming out.
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
To the soul. Insanity.
Tell me, I only got...
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul.
Alright, this is Blade stuff. Do we have anything double crit? Yes, no HP, but I'll check what his hands are. Nope, nope, nope. Excellent. I mean, we could technically do better, but that's kind of like just level that and throw it back on Bronya. Characters. HP crit damage. Oh, you have a better one anyway. I'll still hold on to it. But yeah, he's got a better one anyway. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, actually, Bronya, come here. Okay, you have one that could be leveled that has crit damage. Okay, you potentially can just take that back. Here, take that. And then you would need speed. Sparkle. Excuse... Huh? Is there a reason you're not allowing me to get in there? Thank you. Why did this switch? I'm pretty sure I had that at 4 stars for the relic. That's weird. Yeah, we can pretty much follow sun this. Yes, please. Boo. You were doing so well. It missed the speed, but it got crit damage twice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Bronya, you can take your arm piece back. Do you actually have more crit than Sunday? No, Sunday has just slightly more crit. I still need more speed though on Sparkle. Yay! We're at 10 in and of itself. And again, I don't remember if there's any other events coming out for Star Rail. So we'll have next week we'll have Apoc Shadow and Divergent Universe. Okay. Oh, Apoc Shadow will be the week after, so we'll only have Divergent Universe. Frick. Hmm. Okay, this only has the co-op left, which only has one wish in it, so it's not really a make or break thing. And then there's this, but I have to go through story to get to here. Yeah. Hey, honey, how you doing?
Are you
Let's
prepared to gaze upon the visage of the finality? I was just looking at that and I'm going, who the heck was missing? Yeah, let's get back my top score, and the best score I got was Sparkle, so exploration time, I guess, which this is the thing that we were talking about like yesterday too. just like just the drag of actually doing stuff in Star Rail. And it's sad to say that because I like the characters. I don't mind combat to a degree because I auto it and stuff. But I'm more than likely going to have to skip ahead and go to the new area to see if I can find anything. But I have 19 days to see if I can. All right, I'm gonna. No, I need to change this. It's not. Oh, it is on the memo sprite one. I must have done that for Hyacine. Yes, let's get my top score back. I'm going to nom as best I can. Because like I said, my head is absolutely pounding right now.
No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you this far.
A day of peaceful...
Watch this.
Watch this magic trick.
Hello.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Letting that go. You wouldn't be skipping much to start.
Fitting. I will watch over
I
you
wouldn't.
and guide you on your path.
That's true. It's just the thing in Paniconi,
Mountains roar, dragons
which I said I
rise.
was gonna skip anyway because
Soaring
it
above the
was
lands.
yeah no.
This is permanence.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I'm gonna mute so I can have some
To the
lunch,
soul,
but I'm here.
Insanity.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? Not so fast.
To the soul, insanity. Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Don't move. Zoning out. I can help.
To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! To the soul, insanity. Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Feeling spiffy?
To the soul. Insanity.
Can you find the answer? How do you like that?
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Serenity is before me.
To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Don't move.
To the soul, insanity.
Something for everybody.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Who will it be? Feeling spiffy?
To the soul. Insanity. To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul, insanity.
Hey Brian, how you doing? Hmm. Wait, where's my paper? There it is. Okay, it's still not the best, but I think I know why. She doesn't have Triby's light cone. The S5 DDD. I gotta rephrase that. It's not our signature.
That one is hard to persuade. Let's observe first. Play nice. Turn over this eternal pain. Emerge from your cocoon.
You could use a drink. I'm okay. I still have a really bad headache. I woke up with a headache and I don't want to say like a cramp or anything in my leg. I don't know what it was, but like from my thigh to like my knee just actually hurt. So I might have slept really weird.
Kinda hurts. Embrace a new
So I'm
life.
achy from like my head to my toes, I guess.
Good night.
But my headache is definitely due to the incoming weather. I know that.
May death protect us! Stars, shine for the heroes. Let us have them here! Rise and shine. Have some fun. Till we meet again. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Wilt hear. Have some sunshine! Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink. May time watch over the Evernight. Rewrite destruction with me! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Embrace a new life. Night falls. Good night. Rise and shine. May death protect us! That hurts a bit. Take the answer! Again, again. Till we meet again. Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love! So make it wait. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! This is eternity! Treat our guests nicely. Rise and shine. Have some sunshine! Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me! Wilt hear. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! So may the wait. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Take the answer. Your time to shine till we meet again. Night falls. Good night. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love. Rewrite destruction with me. Rise and shine.
This is literally night and day. No
As you wish.
demigod pun intended. Versus Mighty.
Embrace a new life.
Mighty was done dirty, man.
May death protect us! Have some sunshine! This is eternity! Have some fun. Till we meet again. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Don't
What
blink.
is Mighty's best
Hatred
team?
with love.
I know Cyrene. It's gotta be Hyacinth to keep him up.
Root
Who's the
here.
third?
Embrace
Because I
a
was
new
using
life.
Tribby. But if you have Cyrene, you don't necessarily need Tribby.
May death protect us!
Would it be Sunday?
Take the answer! Your time to shine. Rise and shine. Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! As you wish. Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me! Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Night falls. Shh. Good night.
1675. So yeah, it's still slower than Anaxa, but which is so weird just because that boss is catered to casters. But a new record. Cool. Yeah, what is Mighty's best team? I would assume it has to be Sunday, Cyrene, and Hyacinth. Just a direct advancement forward. I don't think this thing is a good idea to practice on. Like, he was so slow on this. Oh. I don't think he's suited for APOC, or, not APOC, MOC. It's Divergent. No, he's not. He is not. Well, she has imaginary. So fighting the stuff in here, he'd be fine. It's wave 1 that we would have the problem with. And then there's Lygus, which... Oops. Yeah, Lygus isn't weak to imaginary at all. Sorry, Mighty, there's nothing I can do to test you out right now. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not going to try to. So my problem is, if I need Sunday off for Mighty, I can't use it for Anaxa. So I would say the Trailblazer. And I could also try Sparkle there too, but I guess Tribby would be the best option here. I keep hitting the wrong one. We're just gonna do that.
That one is hard to persuade. Let's observe first. There's strength in numbers! Turn over this eternal page.
Submit or die.
Let's see.
Rocket impact! Resonate with me!
Have some sunshine!
Yeah, he is really slow, despite I think all of his pieces having speed, or most of them having speed. He just didn't roll into it.
Riding the west wind, away we go! Stars, shine for the heroes.
So feeble. Forever doomed! I am Strife! Forever doomed! Muscles and
Ow!
I'll accept your punishment.
200 on his burst.
So feeble. Conquer all
Slayer.
lands. That meant it tickles. Still not strong enough.
So make them wait.
Oh god, Mighty.
Burn it all. Interesting.
Have some sunshine.
There's a chance Mighty will get his 3 KOs very
Riding the
quickly.
west wind, away we go!
Intermission break.
Dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Go, go, go!
Interesting.
That's it.
Fury upon you. Interesting.
Memories waiting
All
to be
right,
woken
now
up by
Mighty
a
will
shooting
do a big
star.
slap.
Remember me with love. May passage never have farewells. Don't blink, May Strife. Be crowned king. Rewrite destruction with me.
Conquer all lands.
Riding the west wind, away we go.
I'll accept your punishment.
Now again, not weak to imaginary. At least on the big chicken. But he only did just under 300k with the enhanced Godslayer.
Forever doomed.
Yeah.
Rock is power.
This is eternity.
Fury upon you.
Have some
Yeah.
sunshine.
He's doing the same amount of damage. That's really weird.
Don't blink, May Strife. Be crowned king.
Conquer all lands.
Okay, that one made more sense. That one was at least 100k more.
Burn it all. Muscles infinitely expanding. The
Stream starting. Cyberbully.
Oh, Mighty's gonna go down.
Let's chat over voice.
Forever doomed. I'll accept your punishment.
So make them wait.
Now I want to point out he did only take 2 turns to defeat
Take the
the
answer.
previous wave, which is about average for everybody that I've tried up here.
Fury upon you.
Oh, only 170k on the Godslayer.
Burn it all.
Have some sunshine. crowned king.
Conquer all lands!
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Go, go, go! You're so cool! Support spectacle! This is eternity!
So
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
fury upon you! River doomed!
Hit that follow button! Take the answer! Don't blink, may stripe. Be crowned king. Cleanse hatred with love!
Conquer all lands! Now accept your punishment.
Super me, riding the west wind. Away we go! Delivering warmth. So may them wait.
Burn it all!
This is eternity. You're so cool. Have some sunshine. Don't be rash. Go, my little cuties. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Go, go, go! Take the answer. Don't blink, may stripe.
Alright,
Be
let's see how much
crowned king.
Godslayer does to her.
Fury upon you!
So may them wait.
Okay.
Riding the
He's
west
not gonna
wind.
clear this in time for an actor to do like this, but
Gotta stop them here. Sparkly rabbits, fiery shrimps.
Conquer all lands!
Cyberbully, let's chat over voice.
Burn it all!
Have some sunshine. Cyberbully. Go, my little cuties.
So feeble.
This is eternity.
Now accept your punishment.
Don't blink, may stripe. Be crowned king. You're so cool.
Fury upon you! So feeble. Conquer all lands!
We're 100k on the
So may
Godslayer.
them wait. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Go, go, go! You're so cool. Hit that follow button.
River doomed!
Take the answer. Have some sunshine. Riding the west wind. Away we go! Sparkly rabbits, fiery shrimps.
Fury upon you!
This is eternity. Don't blink, may stripe.
Or
Be crowned king.
Godslayer.
Cleanse hatred with love.
Conquer all lands!
You dare hurt my fans?
Burn it all! Now accept your punishment.
Go, go, go! You're so cool. Huge news. So may them wait. Go, my little cuties.
So feeble.
Take the answer. Riding the west wind. Away we go!
River doomed!
Have some sunshine. Don't blink, may stripe. Be crowned king.
Fury upon you!
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Go, go, go!
I wonder what causes the damage to be that kind of randomness.
Conquer all
Because that was
lands.
the enhanced Godslayer, and then that was the unenhanced one, and he'd hit harder. Like outside of critical hit. You know what I mean? Uh-oh.
So feeble.
Take the answer. Don't blink.
Get him,
may
Mighty.
stripe. Be crowned king.
Fury upon you!
Really? Because of the stupid counter? Ika did it? Couldn't let Mighty have it, huh?
No need to
Yeah,
hesitate.
an axe is not going to kill
Your
him in 3
judgment
turns.
brought you this far.
A day of peaceful.
Watch this.
Watch this magic trick.
Mountains roar, dragons rise.
So, all
Earth
things
shatters,
considered,
heaven trembles.
like I said, his
Soaring above
build
the
isn't
lands.
terrible.
This is permanent.
It definitely needs some improvements.
Goods of no consequence.
Okay? That went really smoothly.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Try my spitting.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Serenity is before me.
Insanity. To the soul.
I had to
With this
think about
divine
that for a
power,
second.
I reforge all things.
Don't move. Can you find the answer?
Insanity. To the soul.
Like
So
that,
tiring.
Mountains roar, dragons rise. Soaring above the lands. This is permanence. Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
On average, it took 3 turns for the ads to die.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
I have insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Soaring above the lands. This is permanence. Serenity is before me.
Insanity. To the soul. So tiring.
Don't move.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity.
The show is over.
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I like this song.
Emanate. Eidos of Nous.
I need to be better.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Insanity. To the soul.
Serenity is before me.
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine
I will
power,
say, he's
I
chewing through
reforge
that
all
shield
things.
fairly quick.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Insanity. To the soul.
Unfortunately, it doesn't stay down long.
Mountain commands. The Trojan horse enters.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence! I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Insanity! To the soul!
It's of no consequence. It's of no consequence. This trial is fitting.
With this divine power, I reforge all things! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Topology ritual.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity!
Return.
Alright, how much can his shield soak? Quite a bit.
You find the answer.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Feeling spiffy?
Transmit.
With this divine power,
Unfortunately,
I reforge all
it's not gonna
things.
line up very well for an
To the
Axa.
soul, insanity!
Oh wait, no, I take that back.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul, insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Yeah, this would have been the last
Soaring
turn.
above the lands, this is
Or this
permanence!
will be the last turn to 3-star it. And he hasn't even gotten it down 1 bar yet.
Protocol warning.
Can you find the answer?
To the soul, insanity!
Witness truth. Invoking Logos. The Trojan horse enters.
Can you find the answer?
With this divine power, I reforge all things! To the soul, insanity!
Feeling spiffy?
Serenity is before me.
To the soul, insanity!
All your
With
crits
this
belong to
divine
me.
power, I reforge all things! Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Topology ritual.
To the soul, insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul, insanity!
Return. To a pyro.
I have it under control. Mountains roar, dragons rise!
And 1-star gone.
Transmit.
Can you find the answer?
Intellecting.
With this divine power, I reforge all things! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! To the soul, insanity!
Serenity is before me.
To the soul, insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Process terminated. Ether infusion.
Can you find the answer?
To the soul, insanity!
Witness truth. Mounting commands. Remove vulnerabilities.
Can you find the answer?
Breggle just took damage,
Watch
didn't
over
she?
you and guide you on your path.
Yeah, she took a little bit of damage.
Doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things! To the soul, insanity! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Mountains roar, dragons rise! To the soul, insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Solution. No time. Duration fractal.
Serenity is before me.
To the soul. Insanity.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
So that's actually interesting. Anaxa missed it by 2 cycles. So I would just needed to finish on 25, I think, on the first side. Which is, funnily enough, I think that's how fast Anaxa did it. So, huh. Yeah, so Mighty didn't do too bad. It was smooth. Interesting. And Anaxa actually did chew up Lygus pretty good. All right, let me flip over to the Genshins. I'll be right back. Flashbang. So yesterday, if you guys didn't see on the VOD channel, I actually spliced together my clear for Fearless. Odd thing happened. I will mention that here. I probably should put it in the description because I don't know if I can fix it without like literally re-editing the video, like putting it back together. I went to slice off one of the ending bits from when I cleared the stage, so it was specifically Knuckle Duckle, because I kind of just went, Jesus. And I wanted to cut that off because there's no context to it in the video itself, meaning that you didn't see my attempts with Kuki as opposed to Winefa. So I was trying to cut it off. And I hit the delete key. I cropped it and I deleted it. And I'm watching it through because I wanted to make sure it uploaded all right to YouTube. No funny business. Well, funny business happened because that Jesus somehow ended up in front of the run for Knuckle Duckle. So you see me clear Skirk's boss, and then it goes into that, and then it goes into the Knuckle Duckle fight. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense how that happened. Also, I think this was right when this happened, and I can't explain it. And you guys know usually I have a cup of coffee or something to drink next to me. I have a coaster. a nice little coaster that it sits on. I always try to center it as best I can. It's never near the edges or anything. Well, yesterday I had a can of root beer right there, and I hadn't touched it for a hot minute because I was editing. And all of a sudden I hear this weird like it's hit something, something hit something. And I'm looking around, and all of a sudden I see the can on the floor. Now, thankfully, it wasn't super full. It wasn't empty, but it wasn't super full. And it hit the mat that my chair is on. So it didn't mess up the carpet or anything like that. But I have no idea how it fell over because I didn't touch it. The controller was off to the side, so the wire wasn't near anything. And I was wearing my headset, so it wasn't like I nudged something that would be in that vicinity to knock it over. And it was almost dead center on the coaster. So there's no way it could have lost balance and sent it over. So weird. All right.
You agree? I better get me some.
Ad Astra ab.
Dispatch, yes, yes. All right, I'm going to assume I am capped on resin. I am. So let's just go and condense this. And we'll still do the farming in Stygian. I just want to uncap it. Oh, we got another Traveler Tale in Fontaine. Well, yay. Let me turn this up because there will be dialogue. And change this out. Oh, I need to hit my teapot too. Because I gotta take out Rosaria.
If the kids come over again today. This land
Ad Astra.
promise for adventure.
Thank you for
Wouldn't you agree? A little extra by selling their
Alright. I gotta go to Fontaine It's Kooky! Can't say I was expecting that. What's Kooky doing out in Fontaine?
I've already organized all the materials related to the products and the business premises. Considering that the standard procedure of applying for the business license can take some time, I recommend that you coordinate with your partner in Fontaine as soon as possible to decide on a timing for handling the paperwork.
Oh dear. There I was, so caught up in choosing the new store location that I almost forgot about this. Almost messed up big time.
Please don't panic. According to the schedule we drew up, there's still ample buffer time.
Miss Kuki Shinobu, you truly are a professional consultant. If it weren't for your help, I don't know how many pitfalls I might have fallen into on my first overseas business venture.
Oh, you're too kind. I'm simply doing my duty. I've accepted your commission. It is my responsibility to oversee every detail. As for the next phase of our marketing strategy, I have a fairly clear picture of our target audience, but I'll still need some time to scope out the competition.
Of course! I really appreciate it. I'll check in with my partner first. We will reconvene once a suitable time has been arranged.
All right, feel free to contact me anytime. Traveler! What a coincidence running into you here. How have you been lately? Yes, a business owner wants to promote Inazuman's specialties in Fontaine, so she engaged me as a consultant. I'm also helping to draft the business plan, which brings me here on this business trip to assist with local procedures. It's a good chance to conduct market research, too.
Is that your actual profession? Like, I thought you were a lawyer. Do lawyers go this far when doing stuff? I don't know.
Speaking of which, this business owner is quite generous. After learning about the gang's situation, she volunteered to cover travel expenses for the other members, too. That's right. We came here together.
Wait,
Let me
Ito's and
check the
Fontaine?
time. They should be underwater by now. Yes, underwater. Meaning the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh. Yeah, I figured that would happen.
Whoa! Woohoo! Man, the water feels great. Pretty quick for such a teensy little ship, huh? But did you really think Arataki, the man Ito, was gonna lose to some boat? Akira, Mamoru, get in the water quick! Last one to catch that boat's a rotten egg. Not gonna be me, though. Hey! Do you even know how to swim, Genta? 'Cause splashing water in my mouth is not how you do it!
Boss, wait! I still haven't learned.
But please refrain from swimming in the Aqua Rail waterway, passengers. It is very dangerous. I repeat, foreign tourists must also comply with local laws. Passengers are not to swim in the Aqua Rail waterway. This is a violation of the Aqua Rail Traffic Safety Act.
First of all, I love Kuki's expression in the back. Secondly, Ushi is judging.
Does anyone happen to know that very tall gentleman over there? Could you please help convince him to board the boat? Otherwise...
I apologize, Miss Melazine, for causing you trouble. I'll fish them out right away.
Mont, good thing you're here. Understood. Hey you, big guy. Your behavior constitutes a serious threat to public transportation safety. I'm going to need you to come with me.
Huh? What, you got any proof? Who's been threatened? Everyone looks perfectly fine to me. You know, I've got a top-notch lawyer on my side. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Besides, even that Tengu warrior everyone's so scared of back home in Inazuma can't do nothing to me. How's a shorty like you supposed to bring me in?
Shorty? That's really mean. Monsieur Neuvillette said I'm perfectly capable of doing any job I set my mind to. I'm going to arrest you right now.
You do
Can
that.
it, boss? Officer Melazine, I will cooperate and provide eyewitness testimony.
Hey, Shinobu, aren't we supposed to be on the same team? How could you...
This isn't a big deal right now, but if you don't cooperate, this'll only escalate further. Wouldn't want to make a fool of yourself while we're overseas now, would you?
I want to hear whatever Ushi's listening to. He's kind of grooving back there.
First, you switch sides, and then you go and hit him a home run right out of the gate.
All
Get
done,
your noodle arms
Officer
to the
Melazine.
fortress.
You can take them now. They won't give you any trouble.
Boss! Wherever you go, we'll follow.
That about sums it up. It's not that serious. Their detention period will be just about over when I finish my business here. I'll just pick them up on the way back to Inazuma. This is nothing. I'm used to it.
You shouldn't
I
be
hear
used to
the
it.
Fortress of Meripede has a different management style from the Commission's detention cells. It'll be a good opportunity for the boss to broaden his horizons. Oh, are you free later? I'm planning to go pick out some gifts for Yanfei and Miss Kujo. I'd appreciate it if you could provide a second opinion.
You're planning out a gift for Sarah? I wasn't expecting that.
Thank you for your help. Just a moment. Ushi!
Aw,
Come on. We should get going.
he's doing like tricks for the dog.
Ushi has always had his own principles. He never gets involved in anything the gang does that's unreasonable or against the law.
Smart cow. Moo moo.
He also helps handle all sorts of errands within the gang. For example, Ushi was basically in charge of packing for this business trip. I once advised him that he didn't need to force himself to stay by the boss's side. With his talents, he could accomplish much greater things. But Ushi seems to have his own plans, and, well, I trust his judgment.
Well, that was neat. Aw, only the one today. Only the one. So I'm trying to think, because like I said, I do have some story quests. So that's 60 primos in and of itself we could do. It's just that it's what, 2 hours worth of story for those? For only 60 primos? But it is something. And then we do have the Abyss coming up. Like the day before Flynn's banner goes away. And I'm at 60 something. I'll double check pity obviously once I finish doing this. Oh. He didn't quite make it.
Silence!
Attack approach!
So I've been thinking about some other stuff I would like to play on the channel. I do intend to finish Lunar Silver Star. I do intend to finish that. So once Flynn's banner leaves, we'll probably flip back to Lunar. But I've been watching somebody do a blind playthrough of Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals, and that was also one of my favorite games on the Super. And I told this story before. It was the game that there was a puzzle I got stuck on that was like near the very end of the game, and my brother and I were determined to try to figure it out, and for the life of us we couldn't do it. So I believe what had happened, it was mostly, I don't want to say a timing issue on it. It was more of how I was positioned, so I would hit the wrong thing every time. I had the solution. I was just executing it just slightly off, if I remember right. But it caused us to like go, well, what do we do? Because we didn't have access to the internet. at this time, so I was like 12, 13. I was in middle school, so I was like, I don't know what to do. And Paul's like, my brother, he's like, let's write some Nintendo Power's Counselor's Corner. So we did, and we're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and we actually did get a response. I don't know if my brother still has it. It wasn't a folder of his. I don't know if he still has it. But we were waiting and waiting and waiting. My mom was like, you know, we have to return the game, and my brother and I are explaining the situation to her, and she just kind of is just like, all right, but kind of thing. But we get the solution, do the puzzle, and beat the game. So it was like, yay! Because here's the thing. Renting an RPG back in the day, especially on a cartridge, kind of sucked. Because if you ever wanted to continue the game from where you left off, one of two things happened. Very rarely did the third. It either somebody completed your file, the file was erased, or you got lucky and you could continue. And I didn't want that to happen just because we were at the very end of the game. We go to return the game, and there was a $60 late fee waiting for me. Yes. It was on my parents' account, of course, but I was the one that technically racked up the late fee, so I had to pay for it for a while with my allowance, and my brother didn't pitch in at all. Like, I don't understand why I was the culprit when my brother equally wanted me to finish the game. But in the turnaround events, when our Blockbuster was closing up, or not closing up, it was getting rid of the Super Games, my mom knew...
Settle down!
Off to the freezer!
Knew the manager, and was like, oh, hey, do you guys happen to have
Let the
this?
mighty be humble!
And the answer was yes. Well, the other one died, and I don't know when. So, yeah, my mom ended up buying Lufia 2 for me from doing that. And she was like, you'll never have to rack up a $60 late fee on that again. And I still have the cartridge. It's actually one of the only Super games I have. I only have my cartridges for Lupia and Breath of Fire 2. But didn't you say you had Chrono Trigger? Like, your mom got you Chrono Trigger at one point? Yes, I did, and I was stupid. Because I needed the money for something. I actually sold it to a friend of mine. Because I had the copy from the PS1. I had the Chronicles. So I still had Chrono Trigger. I just didn't have the cartridge. So I kind of, it's watching it just has made me nostalgic. I was like, man, I don't think I've actually played that since middle school. So I kind of want to play through that, and I would have to use probably use an emulator for it, because it's never been ported to anything. It's been remade. I have the DS remake. Which turned it into like an action RPG. My god, that's weird. It is very weird. But I never got to play Fortress of Doom, which is the first one. And I believe Rise of the Sinistrals is a prequel to it. So that could be something else I do. That would be a blind playthrough, 100%. Rise of the Sinistrals might be considered a blind playthrough too. I remember certain things about it, but that doesn't mean I remember the solution to every puzzle. But thankfully now I have the internet. How do I do this? But I wouldn't mind playing those. Breath of Fire 3 was another one I said that I would love to play through on stream. That's Skirk. rare Nuvi actually aggroes her. Very rare. Trying to think of if there was any other. I mean, of course, there's my favorite, playing through my favorite Final Fantasy, which is 6. I did mention playing through the OG 7 because Brian has never seen it. He's played through Remake, but he's never seen the OG. So wouldn't mind doing something like that. How, Nuvi? I don't know, just been kind of digging the classics and stuff like that. And of course we'll go through Disgaea 6 at least, because I do have the physical Disgaea 6. I still have to figure out the logistics of trying to use the PlayStation Plus on my PlayStation to see if I can at least go through 3 and Disgaea 3 and D2. I just had to totally pause and figure out where I was going. This is the artifact route I do every freaking day. Ooh, headache. Are you really affecting my brain that much? I also mentioned Harvest Moon because I do have Harvest Moon Back to Nature, and then I have Story of Seasons. I believe it's Friends of Mineral Town, which is basically Back to Nature. More specifically, Boy Girl, which was on the PSP, which is the one I was playing through before my PSP borked. So we could do like a comfy cozy kind of day and do some Harvest Moon.
Silence!
Off to the freezer!
And I do get this question quite a bit when I mention Harvest Moon because I know the game's inspired by it. Have I played Stardew Valley? And the answer is no, I've never played Stardew Valley. My husband has it, so I could do a Stardew playthrough at some point. I still really wish I could stream my Switch, just so I could play Animal Crossing for a comfy, cozy kind of vibe. But there's just something charming about like the older games I used to play in terms of like the visual of it. You don't really get that anymore. Like even Disgaea kind of has moved away from what it is because they've gone to that 2D, 3D kind of feel, and I'm not a fan of it. Because as I mentioned, like when playing through 7 and not getting the wacky animations for like the team attacks and whatever, it loses its charm. You better. Wait, did you? I did. Newbie, how did you hit that? Seriously, I didn't think I was in range when I swung. Where else do you go? Oh, that is far, actually. I never realized how far that was.
Settle down. You can't run from death.
All right. That's done. I'll have to do the Natlan route tomorrow. All right. Stingian. Stingian. See, we are not farming on Fearless, thank you. Oh. This would go even faster if I changed the team.
By royal decree. Animal test 63.
Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes.
Nope. 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 Kalenga.
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test. Animal test 63.
Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Do you fear them?
Oh, come on. You're giving me the feathers. You're not just giving me the stuff that I need on the feather.
Installation chamber.
Stand clear. Animal test 63.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Freaking knuckle duckles. Crappy Hydro. Not a great attack. Sad Pyro. And a sad flower. Where are all my artifacts sad? I hit the wrong button. I think this is the last one anyway.
Surge.
Cleanup sequence in it.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Observe. Be silent. Night.
That was indeed. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Nothing. Again, I can make some of this stuff, but like, well, let's be fair. Where's Flynn's? Because it was the goblet here that I made that has everything I want on it. It could use ER, which is fine, but because now he's C1 R1, it's a little less of an issue to lose that ER. And the same with the circlet. Because I made those for him. So I could re-roll them. This costs 2. This costs 2. And how much is it for the goblet? Also 2. So I can use the reshaper for this. And then figure something out for the feather. The feather isn't bad by any means. It's just, it could be better. And I would like it to have attack on it. If I'm being perfectly honest. Also, this has a higher crit. Oh, I mean, granted, its crit rate is shit, but maybe that's why. But that's kind of interesting. I would more than likely throw this on him over this. Just to get the higher crit damage. I don't know. It all depends on how much crit rate he has. Because right now he's sitting at 92 with the set bonus. So, yeah. So, that being said, I do have the Dust of Enlightenment. And if anything, I would like to try to use them on Flynn. So, let's, it is set for attack and crit rate. Actually, you know what? I think I should do the goblet. Because this is only giving me crit rate. So, let's do the goblet. And it's set to crit rate, crit damage. Reshape? Yes. How? How? It literally basically did the same thing. We're gonna keep this one because it did flat attack. But you know what? We go again. I hate you, game. I fucking hate you. This is technically better because it has higher crit damage on it. Oh. So now I need another 2 to be able to get the thing I need. Because it just did not want to roll into, you know, the crit a second time for any of those. So what does it put you at for this, if I do that? It puts you at 89. That's still a nice crit, actually. You, in theory, shouldn't have any issues with ER. In theory. But we're gonna leave you with this for right now. But, oh, that does irk me. That irked me. Oh, yes. Let's check Zabai, because I did get a couple pieces that might be better for her. Ah, yes. It was this. If you went into the defense percent, I wouldn't be so upset. I think this is dead in the water now. What is it in comparison to the one you have? Yeah, she'd lose crit rate, and she can't afford to do that. So this is dead in the water. Oopsies. And that was a 3-liner, so I'm not going to keep it. This is literally like the same one you've got. Oh, this one actually could be better because you want Elemental Master. So, okay. Bonk. And in comparison, you lose a bunch of ER, though. Let me just see. Around 135 to 140 for every rotation. Yeah, same crit rate. Okay, so now she is significantly below what she needs for ER for every rotation, but you know, we're not going to get rid of the other thing, so that's fine. We're not getting rid of this, I don't think. Yeah, this has ER in it. We'll leave the ER. Okay, so she lost a chunk of ER, but that just means she'll burst every other rotation. Alright. And if I struggle with it, I can always just flip her back. Okay. More primos, love it.
I'm loving it.
Let's go grab my Bride Flower. Oh yeah, I was gonna check to see if there was a shop in Nodcry. Well, that's not good. Fixes an issue whereby void wards under of certain enemies do not display. That sounds like a major problem. Alright. So, I was originally going for Golden Troop because I was going to try to get, I think it was more for Escoffier. Okay, Furina needed a flower and a crit rate circlet with ER, along with the appropriate stats. Escoffier needed Sands, ER Sands with attack. That was the biggest thing. And then I just wrote down attack with ER. Did I just mean that as a general statement? Look, making notes is fine and all, but it's bad if I can't decipher it. So that was that. That was to fix Skirk, and then Dahlia needed Sands with HP Sands with ER and crit rate because he's got the Fab for that team. And then Skirk, I would have to farm for Skirk because I can't trade it in. Shalonen needed a lot of stuff because she needed primarily ER. And Sitlali. We're farming for Flynn's, so that's fine. All right, I guess we do. Hmm. Let's see. Who needs it more? Like, Sitlali definitely does. And I use her with Arlie. Furina's on 2 teams, though. This is the ER build. So, like, this build here is fine. It's definitely more in the Skirk team that she needs the pieces. So that, and same with Escoffier. $216. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're okay for now because I know I upgraded, like, I think it was her Sands. Her Sands? No, it wasn't her Sands. I did something. Oh, it was putting her on this. Okay, yeah, I think Escoffier is fine for now. Same with Purina. Purina, like I said, she just needs a couple of those pieces to have HP, ER, and the appropriate crits for the other build. Just so she can burst consistently. So, Shalom, I think it's going to be Cinder City. Because we need it for Sitlali and we need it for Shalonen. Hero, Cinder City. Okay. So, that's on... Shalonen's here. So she needs a lot of stuff. She needs the Feather with defense percent in ER, Sands with ER, and Circlet with ER. And then Sitlali needed EM Sands with ER, EM Goblet with ER, and EM Circlet with ER. So they're basically both in the same boat. There is EM ER here. So we're going to keep anything that says that. HP. Defense with ER is what I said for Shalonen. Defense Circlet with ER. So she does have this right here. Okay. No. Defense Sands with not ER. Crit rate, energy recharge, and elemental mastery. I'll hold on to it. It's not terrific, but I'll hold on to it. And attack. Damn. Double crit. That was attack percent. Okay. No crit on this at all, but it is a 4-liner with ER for Shallonen. Damn. All right, last one. HP, blah. Dang, could you stop giving me that? Alright. So the good news is... Yeah, I don't even think it matters. Your crit's absolutely abysmal. Huh. I might as well just keep this as the off piece, because this is way worse. Defense percent is fine. We want defense percent and ER. That is not that thing. It's gonna go into like one of everything, isn't it? That was loud. It missed the ER. Every single time it missed the ER. It's even very marginally, not even that hot, much higher for the defense. So, nope, that's just gonna sit where it is. Alright, let's get one extra try. Okay. Perfect. And I can still hold on to this one. This is actually a decent double crit, so... Okay. So we have the feather for Shallonen. $145. Because again, Shallonen was never there for damage anyway. She's C0. Okay. So she is roughly on for the recommended that people are finding anywhere between 175 and 200 for her. Which honestly does make sense. Considering that she might not be with a Fav user, and she isn't the Fav user. I have her on her signature. So, yeah. Okay, so we're missing about 30 ER, so she would definitely need them on the headpiece and the sands. So we did have a headpiece to look at. Because I was like, oh, let's just use this as the off piece. And it was this one here. Okay, not what I want, thank you. Crit rate is fine. I would really like it to hit the ER, please, though. Game. Game. Oh my god. I mean, this will still be better than what she's got because this does have ER on it, whereas the other one doesn't. Of all the fucking pieces to do that to, why the defense circlet? Again, it's still better than what she's got. Yeah, she uses a little bit of crit damage, gains a little bit more crit rate, and she gains ER. 151. So I would say that's a win for the circlet. And then she just needs the sands. So unfortunately, yeah, that's just double crit. But okay. So Shalona should be able to burst a little bit more frequently now. And unfortunately, I don't think we got anything for Sealali. Yeah, and that's actually a really good piece. So, yeah, because it's like that, and then it's like this. In theory, I guess this could be better because it does have crit rate, but I already have 24 ER on that. I ain't gonna scuff that. Yeah, Sans Goblet Circlet, which I didn't get a single thing of. Yeah, ER, EM we already had. I didn't get one of those. This would have to roll all into EM for me to change that. Well, here's a question. What do I have for EM goblets? This one just has straight up ER. Okay. So, in theory, I could level the other ER Sans, the on-set one, and give this to her for a better goblet. Because the onset goblet's pretty trash. Oops. This is just double crit, no ER. Double crit, no ER. So Sucrose and Ilua have what I would want. It's sad that the EM circlets are so rare. To at least have, you know, ER in them, because that's all I'm really looking for. I don't really need Sitlali to do damage. It's literally everything else. So let's see what this rolls into. It's not the best option, to be fair, but okay. It's dead. Because there's no way it can roll into Elemental Mastery the next 3 times and get 61. So that's unfortunately dead in the water. So this has to stay offset. Double crit, crit rate, that's still not gonna help. Yeah. So that's gonna stay like that, but I will dump this into that goblet. I'm gonna just keep hitting the wrong button, don't mind me. And just see where this goes. All into crit damage. Interesting. To be continued on that piece. But again, at the very least, at the very, very least, if it was necessary and this became the off piece, at least it had ER in it. Similar to Shalonen's headpiece. Alright, so unfortunately nothing for Sitlali.
The neighbor.
Uh... Well, I did say Layla, Noelle, and Rosaria. So 70, 60, there's Layla. What talent book do you need? Ingenuity. No, let's just get everything to 2 for you. 14. Okay. Noelle. You're still not able to level your talents yet, but we only have 3 of these. Resistance, okay. I hit the wrong button. And Rosaria. Of course it's valid. Why wouldn't it be valid? Of course it's valid. Alright,
I did say Rosaria first just because I had the stuff from the Regis Fine. Alright, I guess we're grabbing ballads now.
Ancient alchemy truly is fast.
Alright, what damage did that do on my inventory? Around, I think I had 89 million, 1.9, 8.9 mil. I think that was roughly what I was at. I didn't spend a million. I know that. Doing good on these. So I can definitely need more of these. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, technically, Noelle should go first because I have a lack of Geo, but I have the stuff for Rosaria. I would have you on a Favonius. That was on Ilua. So the question is that I might have to test on the test dummy. Because he's not getting the crit to really proc Fav. And I don't really know if his team would really need it. Well, no, now it does because I lowered Zibai's ER. So there's a chance that he has to be on this. I could put Zhongli on it. Because my Zhongli is on Deathmatch. So we're going to have you on that right now. You are holding the Paradise Lost. I have a question. What the hell are you wearing? An EM goblet with attack. This is definitely for Raiden. It's... Why are you... You should be wearing that if it's for Paradise Lost. EM crit damage. Probably one of these. And that's the only one I have on that. Who can I throw this onto? That is an excellent question. Who would I throw this set onto just so I don't lose it? Well, every piece is locked. I don't really think it's going to matter at that point. Yeah, Noblesse. So this might be another thing I have to actually farm, because look how much Noblesse I have. It's not a lot. But I'm going to be right back. I just have to hit the restroom. And try not to knock things over. I am back. Okay. So, let's see. Oh God, even I gotta. I should make a note on that. I see a piece on Chev that's not leveled. All right, you want crit rate, crit damage, ER. So my question: what are your ER requirements? Okay, we're looking at pretty high ER to make sure that she has her burst up. Looking at like 180 to 200. I'm noticing that's pretty stable. This does have ER on it, so we're gonna throw this one on you. We definitely want to make sure she's got some crit rate as well. That ain't bad. I think that's Sing Show's pace, actually. Then we got this one. Because she's gonna have Favonius, I am willing to sack a little ER here. We want an attack seance? Oh, look, Sing Cho happened to have one. Cryo. What? And then we have the crit damage, which makes sense. Ino is using the crit rate. Oh, come on. Do we have a crit rate with ER? That has a lot of attack. Schnutz. Why does Yanfei have this? Huh. So Yanfei, I know, had like a was dealing a scuffed build for Tank Fei, but I don't know why she would have this. Okay, so we have a makeshift build on Rosaria with one piece only needing to be leveled. The flower. That's not bad. Okay. She needs way more ER though. Like that's really bad. She'll get more from this, so just for sake of argument right now. 148. So she'd be missing about 32 ER for the minimum that people are recommending. Okay. Okay, I see what you're putting down. So the other, I want to do this just so I know. You need the chains. Okay. Wednesday. So Saturday, I should possibly do that. Or, actually, you know what? I'm going to worry about leveling the characters right now. And then when the banners flip for Skirk, I'll start doing weapon ascension or talents. I would write it on my calendar, but I still have it marked as February because of the uploads. So I'm just going to make a note right now. In my notebook. And then I'll transfer it to the calendar. So... to second phase. See, this is where I do like the fact that it is reruns right now, and that I did opt not to get Varka, because it allows me to do something like this. I will more than likely have to do ley lines at some point, though. I don't really want to dip into the fragile pool, but I could maybe pop 12, because I usually like to leave it 10 on me for when a new character comes out. It's not a lot, mind you, to have only 10, but it does what I need it to do. Favland mats. And I'm just going to write chain in parentheses, so I remember what that is. All right, so we need the Favlance mat. And then... all right, so you would have a Favlance. What would I give Layla? That's a question. Because Layla had 2 options. More likely, I would have her with Favonius, just for ER purposes. Just to get a little extra off-field cryo. That's right, you needed a second piece of Millilith. Okay, so, anyway. Yeah, she would have Fav's sword. Probably. And then you have this thing. What the hell is this thing? What would you call this? The slab? I could have done this one today, but, yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna call it a slab. Tiles? I guess it's a tile? I don't know why I'm thinking slab. Maybe because it's the size of it on the picture. It looks like a slab of something. And I like saying slab. Alright, we're just gonna go down the line. And then Noelle, like I said, I think she's gonna be stuck on Favonius instead of going white blind. I do only have the one Fav, though. So if there's a chance oh, well, my Dory is not leveled. So that's not an issue. Once Dory's leveled, that becomes an issue. Do I have another Fav Greatsword? Okay, I do. I do. Okay, hang on. I want to enhance. Blam, blam, boop, boop. Okay. So that's good. I'm gonna put you on Fab right now. We'll take that off of Dory. It does need to be leveled. And it uses the chains as well. So their weapons will be set. Rosaria's probably would go first. Because to be frank, I outside of like, literally a handful of characters, I don't think many people would use the greatsword. Unlike the lance and the sword. Okay, so there is phase 2, and then of course we have talents. You were, I think, resistance. Click in, please. Thank you. Yeah. Resistance, and that was Noelle. And then
Layla's was ingenuity. And then Rosaria was ballad. Okay. So that's the goal for the first week of Skirk's Banner, because everything will be open. And that's why I'm kind of like, I think it'll be a good idea to utilize that for those purposes. And then I just need one Millilith. I need the flower. And this is nothing for her. I could take Kirara's. Like, Kirara would be in the same boat. Because she wants the... Yeah, she wants the double HP. She's not all on. Yeah. Where's Kirara? I'll worry about adjusting Kirara once. Okay, so she could either take one other piece of Millilith or go 2-piece. So she would need another Viraksha? Yeah. Do I not have 514? Healing bonus, attack. What are the odds of me having 3 healing bonuses on that set? HP already at. I mean... Oh. I mean, that's about the same. There you go. I mean, that's double crit, but that doesn't really matter. You just want the HP and crit rate. So if you do this... And then Layla can take your flower. It's not the best, but she can take it. Yeah. Okay, that problem fixed. Problem fixed. So everybody should have some kind of set that just needs to be leveled for the most part. Where is Noelle? There she is. In the line of Geo. Yeah, she has a husk set. And it just needs to be leveled. Excellent. Excellent. So, we're gonna go blah, blah, blah. And then level artifacts. Well, artifact 4. Wow. Layla. Noelle. Rosaria. Okay, so that just needs artifact XP, which I did kind of use a chunk trying to upgrade characters. So we'll go back on focusing on them, but I'll still farm, obviously, for like Flynn's and stuff. Although Flynn's now only just needs a feather. In fact, he technically only needed a feather this whole time because I could use the Dust of Enlightenments. But they betrayed me. But knowing that, hang on. Skirk needed more than one piece. A flower and a circlet, yeah. So we might actually switch to Skirk set in Stygian. I think that would be a good idea. And yeah. The other thing I want to check here, we just got past the Animo. Honestly, next time Animo rolls around in IT, I really hope I have Lynette leveled. Yeah, you want one of these two. And you want to attack? I mean, you could technically take Kaching Sands if it's not Electro Animo. If we do VV. I don't think I have anything for Marchus a Hunter for her. Because my VV pieces are not stellar. Yeah. Crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate, crit damage, and ER are the top priorities. Honestly, I would favor ER for her just because I would want the taunt out pretty much consistently. Well, look at that. You could actually take Farazan's. The goblet I threw onto Farazan. And then you probably want crit rate. Yeah. Which, oddly enough, I don't have one. Huh. Okay. But one theater at a time. One theater at a time. That's right. You have the Iron Sting. Would you want Finale of the Deep? Now, I have to remember, my main does have access to the Battle Pass, so... She might actually, for all I know, want, like, Wolfang. I believe her best in slot is technically... Oh, her best in slot is Mist Splitter? Oh, for Swirl Debuffer. Okay. So if I did C6 Lynette on field DPS, Finale of the Deep would actually beat out Wolfang. Well, we gotta think practical. In some cases here. So I guess you would technically be a Swirl Debuffer? In which, okay, that's fine too. In which case, I could give her Ziphos Moonlight, the one that Kuki has. Because Kuki can easily use Iron Sting. Yeah, that'd probably be the easiest build, and then going VV. But we're also thinking of the Imaginarium Theater. When you're stuck with so many freaking Animo characters, more often than not, they're on VV. Although, you know what's funny? None of this is mentioning Marachise Hunter as an option for her. Because, like, if I'm being honest, I would like to maybe mix the two to a degree. Because, like, I know what VV does But if I have to have another Animo in there, like, because of slot purposes, or the theater just gives me a ton of Animo, like it does, I think it'd be better to put her on Merch as a hunter, because she flexes her own hit points. So she can actually, you know, get the bonus from it. It would give her the crit. So it would be, I guess I would try to consider her the on-field DPS. Nothing would stop her from being off-field because of her burst. So let's check Merch to say hunter for a second. Getting rid of a lot of those. The finale gives her the attack she needs if on hunter. Okay. Alright, so it would be consideration to make Finale of the Deep, which I don't think I've done on this account. Huh, that was one of Newbie's old pieces. Okay, no Sands. Well, that's not true. You could, in theory, take Gommings. Gomming has EM, so know that. You have attack, but you want Animo. Okay. So no Amino. And then if on Hunter, do you still want crit rate? Probably. That's not leveled. That actually could actually be pretty good. That also does give you some more HP to flux. We're just gonna do that for right now. That's not too bad. She'll clear the Bond of Life itself? Okay. Okay, I don't have Finale of the Deep, so let's go and make that. Wagner.
My strength still fails me.
Now, the funny thing about Lynette, I can ascend her. I farmed for her a long time ago. I just didn't have the books to level her. Alright, there's Finale of the Deep. So now... Lamb. We have a bunch of these things. It's the dewdrops. Okay, so... Oopsies, my pen is running out of ink. We're gonna say Lynette. Lynette gets starred because she's not an immediate priority, but she was a character I was thinking about for a while. Because when I got her C6, I was like, oh, this should be fun. And then I just never did anything with it. Oh, yeah, the one from Fontaine. The HP one. Just in case. I am writing this down just in case I don't have enough. It's a good Layla weapon? Okay. Yeah, that's true. It would give her shield way more. And everything. Where's Layla? And it's not being used on anybody, and it would free up a Fav. So you know what? Yeah, well... I literally just saw it. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it also takes the dewdrops. Okay. Dockhand. Layla. It's good to have the Fab option, but if you don't need the extra energy, the extra shield might be useful. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's actually a really good point, and as I said, once you mentioned this sword, it frees up the Favonius to actually go on to somebody else, and there's so many more sword users in the game that I can easily throw a Fab on anybody else and have Layla have a better shield. Okay. Might as well clean up my inventory a little bit. Ah, yes, the PlayStation sword. I remember using that at the start of the game. And then, of course, we have the flute. I'm just gonna, like, unlock the flute and not care. Because the flute is, like, the absolute worst. So, as I said, I think I'm tempted just to use, some fragiles just to start the process of this. Especially while Stygian's going. Because I'm going to be using, the resin to farm in that. There's no reason not to do that. So let's go to Rosaria.
You have a job for me? I've got time.
Because we're only going to level 80 with these guys, so...
Good. Getting stronger means finishing jobs quicker.
Okay. I need 2 crystals.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
There goes the monies. Alright, so that's Rosaria to 80 done. Layla. Okay, Layla had the problem that I needed her boss, right? She's level 60, dummy. Or 50. She's 50. Okay, you needed... Oh, you needed these two. So Layla's gonna take a little bit longer.
How did I do that?
Okay, so we need 4, 12, 24. Oh. Oh. Okie dokie, Loki.
Okay.
Alright, let's check my teapot. Fontaine is not my teapot. Oh yeah, I gotta take Rosaria out of here.
This realm is...
Alright, we hold.
If you ever have any questions...
Alright, we'll put these characters back in at some point to see what they have to say. Oops, that's... Okay, I was hitting the right button. I just forgot I had to go into the other mode. There we go. Oh, not many left. Oh, jeez. We have Mizuki, Candace, Dory, and Shinyan. Come on out, Dory. Sure you'll find a way to make me some money.
Hello! If you'd like to speak with me, then you'll have to cough up some Mora first.
I made a mistake.
Just kidding, just kidding! I just wanted to see how you'd react, that's all.
I hope you know I have Skirk here somewhere. She will eat you. One sec, I'm opening my yogurt.
Well, even though it's nothing compared to the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I suppose it could suffice as my backup base. It'll do.
It'll do?
Please! Merely receiving a compliment from the wise and mighty Lord Sangama Bay is already high praise indeed. You're certainly a cut above the average Heartless Toadstool.
I heard Heartless.
If the knowledgeable Lord Sangama Bay is to serve as a renovation consultant for this place, you'll need some Mora. A lot of Mora. No rush, though. I'm sure you'll save enough Mora someday. I suppose I might stay here a little longer, now that there's an opportunity to earn big Mora.
I see. Tabby.
This realm is...
Oh, 8 on Diona. Oh yeah, I still technically have a free spot open because I was cycling through characters for their sets.
If you ever have any...
All right. So, let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. I don't know why that just jumped in my head, but it did. Have ourselves a treat. It is you. Alright. We're gonna go get some boss drops for Layla. At the very least, if I get her to 70, then she can go into the theater as is. Which I still don't like, don't get me wrong. Oh, pop the freaking things. That's what I was gonna do. Instead of waiting till they died. Yeah! Wait. Dodoco Seafoam. Where's the other one? I claimed it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's the candy. Oh, I'm pretty sure I claimed it. Yeah, it says everything is... Oh, I didn't claim Barkas. Okay, there we go. I almost missed that. Actually... Weird.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Yep.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and
Alright, where are... I have 24 of these. Alright. So we'll pop 4 right now.
pure,
And...
while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
He's so happy talking about water. I'm still proud of my emotes. Seriously, the sip one and the hull one actually came out really good.
Bow your head.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! The pinnacle of excellence! A little... paradigm shift! Fearless.
Alright, I needed 24, I think I said. That's not great. And it drops ice. Heck yes.
Settle down.
Let the world come alive! A burst of flavor! Onto the brick! Another star goes out! Fearless.
Ooh, 4-dropper.
Bow your head.
Let my name echo in song! At the pinnacle of excellence! Into the void! Merciless.
There we go. I was hitting the wrong button. All right, we need 14 more.
Silence!
Let the world collide! Goose on the loose! A little amuse. Paradigm shift.
I think Skirk missed a crit. And another 3. Okay, not the greatest, but crit damage with crit rate on it. We take those.
Settle down!
Let my name echo in song! The pinnacle of excellence! A dash of... into the void! Fearless!
Ooh, a chunk. Take that too. Aw. Okay. I think we're gonna need 2 of them regardless, since the 4 drops are so rare, but... Oopsies! I forgot to do Newbie first! That's fine.
Goose on the loose! A little amuse. Another
Skirk got it.
Bow
No, she
your
doesn't.
head.
Really, Skirk? Really? All because I didn't do Newbie first? Wow. And it is a 3. Yeah, we need 5 more, so we're gonna have to do 2 more regardless, which isn't bad, to be honest. Not bad at all.
Time to shine! At first, the flavor. On to the breeze. Into the void.
Yep. Now just you watch, it's gonna give me 4 next time.
Silence!
Let my name echo in song! Strike up the pinnacle of excellence! Another star goes out! Merciless.
Yep. Yep. I mean, that's okay. She'll go to 90 eventually, but... Alright. And away we go! Let's just go to Not Cry. Not Cry is easier. Oh! Durin and Albedo!
And that's the alchemical transmutation process. What do you think? Would you like to try it yourself?
I still can't remember the formula from just now. If I damage the crafting bench...
You'll be
For
fine.
small-scale work like this, failure will only result in the loss of materials. Besides, losing materials is an unavoidable part of learning alchemy. Yes, after all, alchemy counts as common sense in this world. Durin happens to be interested in this too. Although the environment here is somewhat rudimentary, it's good enough to teach some basic formulas.
I wrote down all the formulas Albedo taught me. There are so many numbers and symbols, it feels like I'm trudging through mud.
When it comes to learning, how fast you go isn't what matters. What matters most is laying a solid foundation every step of the way. It looks like we've used up most of our materials. For now, let's head back and retrieve some more.
Okay, so Durin's learning... Ooh, did I get some Primos for that? Did I finish my page? Yay. I'm missing Emily. So where would Emily be if she's gonna pop up out of nowhere? Fontaine, most likely, right? Alright, now clear. We need Layla. Character Ascension. Oh, she just needs her flowers. Well, okay then. Alright, so Layla will take a bit of time because I do need the flowers. Alright, Fiona, you gotta take point here. Oh, I gotta check Nodcry in a second. I think I have to do it tomorrow because I missed a day. But I gotta make sure I go talk to Columbina. It's not this week, but I think next week I can get the wings.
How brilliant!
Nope, pardon me, coming through. Am I missing one? Up further? Are you up further? Ugh, don't make me pull out Tainari. Oh, I missed one right under the... There we go. Was there someone else that used these flowers other than Layla and Tainari? I used the shrine to try it.
May I present?
No, that's too far. I literally just walked over it. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm blanking. How can I get them to pop with what shrine? I haven't had to collect these since freaking free-to-play for Layla. One of the reasons I remember that is because I actually had to go into your mains world to collect them. Because I really needed the cryo.
How brilliant!
Oh, that was all there was. Okay. am over here, good sir. And madam.
May I present?
Shrine for the counters is what I was saying for Emily. Oh! Oh, oh, oh. Probably this one. Yeah, I didn't even realize that Emily actually had had an anecdote this time around. Because I hadn't looked at the list. I was just happy I got to see Nuvi in one of them.
How brilliant!
Fish.
May I present?
This is always the one I miss a couple on.
How brilliant!
Got that one over here. Oh, yeah. I think it's funny that in a lot of the side stuff now, like the anecdotes and now Lantern Rite, the current event in Mondstadt, that they've actually started using Emily. It's like they realize, oh hey, she like got no proper introduction or anything. Technically, Escopia didn't really get a proper introduction either. But at the very least, right after she was released, you had the event for Natland taking place in Fontaine. The little crossover thing with Kukuku and everybody going into Fontaine and whatever, which was hilarious. I loved that quest. I want Kukuku to hang out with Nuvi again.
May I present? The show begins!
I ain't doing that. Fuck off, Eremites. That just scared the hell out of me. Freaking jump scare. Stupid cat. What's a lion doing in this game anyway? Go home!
Yep.
The show begins!
On the other side? No. It's one lonely one, right? No?
May I present?
Ah, there it is. Ah, yes. I think this is part of the reason I do remember going into Forest World when I was getting the stuff for Layla on the free-to-play account. Because it's like, okay, there's stuff over here. I'm going to go get it. And I ran around and I found a chest for him.
The show begins!
I was like, yeah, there's a big chest back here.
May I present? How brilliant!
Didn't I grab that? I did. Well, where is this last one then? 'Cause I literally went along the entire river.
May I present?
We turned around here, got that one. Went around this way. We went around that way. Let's go around this way. Not on that side. Or it was on this side. Okay. And my thing ran out. All right. This is the underground one, isn't it? No, it's not. Ah, it's silly. Will that one come back, please, or do I have to do it again? I have to tell it to come back. That's not characters. Wasn't I... Huh? Wasn't I just there? Everything's looking the same. I at least can see this. Okay. The only ones I don't want to go after are the ones that were like underground, because that's a little bit much of a hassle. I was over here. Knew it wasn't crazy. For that specifically, everything else, that's fair game. Let's try to go around the cryo things on the water. Let's see. That's underground. This is above ground, though. Alright, we might as well go grab these over here too, because I'll need them for Dory.
The show begins!
Ah, crap. It's up above. Don't fall for enough. Okay, underground. Actually, nope, that looks like it's above ground then. Yeah. So we can go to the Statue of the Sun. Oh yeah, I forgot about this pawn.
How brilliant!
It's firing his lasers at me. Okay, I think that's it, because those are just underground and oh no, over here. The underground ones are the only ones I won't go after. Because it's just too time consuming.
May I present?
Fish. Okay. So let's go back to not cry.
Yep.
looks like we have everything right now. As of right now. Alright, Layla.
Okay.
I need oh, those are the brown ones too. What? Okay, no, it's the next one. It's the next one up. So I need 10 of these. I can craft these. And I need crystals. So it looks like we have enough to get her to 70, which isn't bad, all things considered. Excuse me. All right, we definitely are going to need books. We need, yeah, those 2 spots aren't gonna make a difference. So, what, 3 days for those to respawn? So, Friday, Saturday, they should be there Sunday or Monday? The snore.
How did I do that?
Okay. So let's get these all situated. All right. So the only thing she needs for level are the flowers. So excellent. It's unfortunate because we would have gotten another wish from that. Yes, Layla, tired. Zzz. Then we just need more of that. Okay. Excellent. Whee! And for my efforts, clear that. Oh, it's 60. I keep thinking it's the 40. God damn. Oh, I can use the buy, right? There's like a weird delay on my plunge. Oh, was it further up because I took out the Sino team? Yeah. Huh? No, that's the friendship. There it is. Kind of close, actually. Do your thing.
A moonlit night for all.
Behold the dawn! Press the advantage. This is order. Stabilize.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Navia probably be better for this.
Rise! Target acquired.
Surge.
Gather! Begone, shadow of darkness! Press the advantage.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Without further ado, Wayne, a new moon rises.
You're in my sights. The light compels you.
Be cleansed.
Why?
Go get him, Aiden! Crumble!
Surge. Divine light, shield them! Without further ado, smite the dust!
Come on.
A moonlit night for all. Be cleansed.
Why is it when I do all the things you move?
Solidify! Target acquired.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Get him,
Order
John Lane.
guide you. Stabilize.
Really?
You got this.
Oh my god. Alright, this is annoying.
Gather.
I don't know why I thought Dubai could do this.
Without further ado, arrogant and presumptuous.
Okay, I am gonna go change to Navia. This is annoying.
Off we go. Adventure time.
Navia, why are you half dead? I don't remember what I was doing. I don't know why she was half dead. Oh, I forgot how annoying the geohypostasis was. I think my brain was thinking because Geo works against the Geo shields, that the freaking thing wouldn't be immune. I don't know why I was thinking that. It's just going to break the shield. That's all it's going to do.
Stabilize!
Huh? Leave it to me! The story has only just begun.
This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off from Vespina with love.
I will have order.
Teamwork is dreamwork. This one's got your name on it. Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky?
Gather!
Leave it to me!
Where the fuck are you? Oh my god.
The story has only just begun!
Feeling lucky?
I can't see it from up there. Oh my god.
Hey there!
And now you moved. Because I couldn't see.
Watch out!
I got an achievement. Okay, cool. Let's see what that achievement was. Because all I did was, like, was it because I broke it with Thurn? I got hit at the exact same time, so I don't know what that was. Force the geohypostasis into revival state without destroying any basalt columns. So I didn't destroy it. Huh. Let's just check Noelle. There you girl, there you are. You need one more of these. Okay, so we'll just do her next ascension. That's fine. She's at 50. That's respectable.
I cannot rest on my laurels. After all, I'm not even formally a knight yet.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. We did not get any wishes from that.
Melusines
Okay.
are beautiful creatures.
We have 3 standard. Three standard police. Okay, we should get a 4-star. $61. We're at 61. And it took me, no, I was like 2 off. Probably will take me pity the 4-star. And little sad. But it does give me more glitter to actually put up for Flints. All right, and 2 wishes towards Flynn's. I think we were at 69, right? Hold up. Where was I? Yeah, we just got Bennett, so we probably won't see a 4-star. $40, $50, $60, $65. Right? Yeah, $60, $65. So we were on 70, actually. So we're on 70 pity right now. And 71. So just thinking if I have to. 30? 30 is not too bad. All right, so if I have to top up right now, we're looking at 30 rather than the 50. And that's okay. 71 pity. 71.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
I actually forgot he was doing the Melusine monologue thing. All right, so yeah, I opted not to do the story quest today because again, it's 2 hours worth of story, and I didn't know how long I was going to be live since I came on late. So I opted to do leveling for the characters I wanted for the upcoming theater. And I chose to do, so for those who don't know the elements, it's Geo, Hydro, Cryo. And all my Hydro characters except for Candace are leveled, so I don't need to worry about Hydro. I needed a little bit more Cryo, and I honestly opted to do Layla for the shield. The other candidate that's still an option if I have enough resources is Charlotte. And Charlotte only needs 2 ascensions. What? Oh, yeah, we got the weapon skit. I was like, why is it yelling at me? But we did Layla. Layla was at level 50. She's now level 70. And all she needs is her flowers to go to 80. So we're waiting until Sunday, Monday to do that. Rosaria made it to 80. She had everything she needed. I believe all the stuff from the Reg is fine. I actually farmed for her specifically. So she finally got leveled. So all good there. And we got 1 ascension on Noelle. And that was just because I had excess resin that I could not condense. So that's all good. It took a chunk of Mora, though, just to do those levels, and now I'm hurting for Hero's Wit. So hold on, wait a minute, go this way. Yeah, that took over 2 mil for what I had. From what I had, it took about 2 mil to do that. And I'm down to 99 Hero's Wits, and I had over 400. So that is a lot. However, I do have a lot of these. Like I said, I wish that the game would math out a little bit better to kind of go across the board with the books. But it is what it is. So more than likely, what I'll do, like I'm farming stuff for Stygian, or in Stygian right now with the artifacts. Once that's all said and done, when that limited period stops, I'll probably start doing ley lines. Like I said, I'm not opposed to actually using the fragile resins at the very least to get the ascension mats for the characters. Just straight up do it to get their levels. And as of right now, like the goal is to go to 80. I feel a little bit better with them at 80 than I do at 70, especially in the theater for half-ass builds. But as long as they can go in, I feel that it's okay. Because sometimes maybe I can just throw them into a slot and have them as a body, as as opposed to actually using them. But I will need to do both Mora and book ley lines. But as I had brought up, at the start of the second phase, because I don't plan on going for anything for Skirk or Escoffier, and I have them both, and I have Escoffier, especially Escoffier, I have her C1 already. So I have them C1, I both have them R1. So I don't need anything from them. Which is going to make me sad, only for the fact that Dahlia is probably going to be on Skirk's banner, and I had not gotten a single copy of Dahlia since her original release. So he's been stuck at C3. Because the standard banner doesn't want to be nice and give me a freaking Dahlia. So that in that first week with them being released, I am going to attempt to level, what is it? The Dockhand? The Dockhand, which is the HP sword from Fontaine. Gotcha. Finale of the Deep is an asterisk just because that is going to be for Lynette. But for these three, it's going to be the Dockhand, the Fav Greatsword, and the Fav Lance. And unfortunately, the Fav Lance and the Fav Greatsword take the same material. So it's going to be double that. So I kind of also want to maybe save some Fragiles to do that with. So I might pop another, I'll say 2 Fragiles to get the stuff for, to get a bunch of the stuff for Noelle, and then stop there, and have the chunk to do with the domains when they come out. That way the Ascensions are pretty much over and done with, and I can concentrate on the other bits and baubles. The books is actually more of an incentive now to do those quests I haven't done, because I have, I think, 4 or 5 I haven't done still in my quest log, to actually just get a little bit more of the books so we can level without having to do a bunch of ley lines. We're going to have to do a bunch of ley lines regardless. But that's kind of the idea, and then some stuff might pivot in the plan depending on who's on the banner next. Because rumor mill right now is that it's the character Linnea, did I say that right? And that she might be a support for Zabai. And if that's the case, maybe I should think about that, because it would replace Zhongli, but I have Zhongli, you know what I mean? So it might be a support that's needed, but somewhere I can get away with Zhongli for a little bit longer kind of situation. If I can get away with that, I kind of would like to. Because Nuvi, going for C6, literally completed most of my map. I have literally some spots in Sumeru that's not 100%, and that's it. And that's it. I think there might be a quest here and there that popped up that I haven't picked up somewhere, but oh, and the chasm. I did never touch the chasm, actually. So I have Sumeru and the chasm and Dragonspine. That's pretty much it, and I'm pretty sure I have exhausted most of the primos and Dragonspine. So I gotta really pick my battles right now for choosing. Spending is okay, but it's not always an option. And in this case, I would like to try to get 50-50 for Flynn's, and then save the guarantee if I lose, and you know, I have a guarantee lined up, you know what I mean? But if I get my C2 Flynn's, I'll be really happy. So we'll see what comes of all of that. But that's just the plan for right now. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be on time. And everything will be hunky-dory. If I'm on time, excuse me, we'll see about doing one of the quests. Because again, it's about 2 hours to do those story quests, just to bang out and get 60 primos. As for the side quests that I have open, the only one I think is going to take a significant amount of time is the one for the Pancreation Ring. I don't remember how long that is. It's been a long time since I watched Forrest do it. So, we'll see. We'll see. But we got somewhat of a plan. We got to go back to thinking about the Imaginarium Theater and making sure we have units that can go inside and be somewhat usable for me in the Imaginarium Theater. Like, of course, I know is always willing to help me out if I struggle, like really struggle to do it. And that's a skill issue on my part. Because, like, I know how to play the game, but the Imaginarium Theater, when it's like, oh, hey, do these elements that don't work together at all, or it's one of the crappiest reactions there is. Superconduct. Superconduct is really useless. And when my characters are not built well enough, I see it and I feel it. So, have I been spoiled by Nuvolette? Probably. But hey, I couldn't use Nuvi and Stygian, so no on you. Nah, I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going to go and grab something to drink and kind of stretch my leg out because my knee is locking right now. All right. I babbled. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.